Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your source for Second Amendment news. Got a pretty cool light to show you from my friends over at Thrunite. This is their TN36 kit. This is something I've been waiting for, okay? Let me tear this open quick. Okay, you get some literature. We'll go over in a second. This kit is cool for this reason, okay? Got a charger because I didn't have these types of batteries available. What else does it come with? Here we have a lanyard and some O-rings, and it looks like another button cover. And underneath the charger, here's the cool part of this kit. Not only did they give you the light, which you're obviously purchasing, but you get the batteries needed. Okay, these are, as you can see here, 3100 milliamp hour, 18650 rechargeable batteries. This light runs on 4 of these, and here is the beast. This is an 11,000 lumen soda can style light from Thrunite. You can see it comes with a holster here, a ballistic nylon holster. It does separate, so you can weave that through MOLLE if you needed to. Here it is. Let's put this aside. So here is the light. Let's check it out real quick, and then we'll throw the batteries in it. This is a beast. This is the Thrunite TN36 Limited. You can see it has not 1, not 2, but 3 crazily intense LEDs with orange peel reflectors. Okay, you can see the size in my hand. Okay, this is kind of like a searchlight, but this thing is going to light up the night, and you're going to see that when we do our night test. It will stand on a flat surface. You want to use it in a tent. If you want to use it as a mechanic under a car, it'll stay out of the way for you. And you can see there is a spot here for the lanyard if you choose to utilize that. So let's open it up. Okay, we'll put the head of the light down. Here's the battery tray. We'll load this thing up here. If you're into the technical specs, these 3 LEDs are the XHP70Bs. It has an anti-reflective coating, ultra clear, toughened, hardened glass lens. This thing is a beast. It's a hard anodized aluminum, has numerous heat sinks on it here. Fantastic knurling here for you do have a good positive grip. Weighs in at 427 grams. And the dimensions, it's 133 millimeters in length from top to bottom, okay, 133. The diameter on the lens, the head of the unit, is 64 millimeters, and the bottom diameter is 52 millimeters. Now let's talk performance. This is a max 11,000 lumen light, all right, and it'll run at 11,000 lumens. Let me just show you this. Here's your specs, 11,000 lumens. You can see 85-minute runtime, and then it'll step down, obviously, for heat restrictions. Next is Infinity High. We're going to go up to 8,000 lumens for 90 minutes. Infinity Low is 96 lumens, and it'll run for 2.6 days at 96. Firefly is 3 lumens. You get 28 days of burn out of that. And Strobe will go at 8,000 lumens for 90 minutes. You can see the max distance on the beam is 353 meters. If you want to go the Candela scale, it's 31-140. 2 meter impact resistance on the drop. IPX8, which is a 2 meter waterproofing. And this will tell you how to operate your switch, but we'll do that right now. So like I usually do when I do my light reviews, I'll show you here in the studio. Again, these cameras will automatically adjust for light and white balance. We'll do it again at night as well. Okay, so we'll press and hold, and that'll go into Firefly Mode. Okay, that's that lowest setting. That's 3 lumens. Okay, press and hold there. It'll go to the next level, and that's what they call Infinity Low. So from Infinity Low, if you press and hold, you'll see, all right, see the 3 flashes? That tells you you're at the lowest level, which is that 96 lumen threshold. Yep. It'll incrementally step up. You can see it's getting brighter. It's going to go all the way to Infinity High, and it'll flash 3 times. That tells you you're at 8,000 lumens. Now you can stop anywhere between 8,000 and 96, whatever's good for what you're doing. So if you press and hold, I say that's good for you, and that's where you want to stop, no problem. I don't know what level that is. I don't have a light meter, but let's say that's 4,200 lumens, okay? You turn that bad boy off, turn it back on, it comes right back to 4,200 lumens. It has memory function. You press it, double tap, from wherever you are, and it's going to go right into that turbo mode of 11,000 lumens. A quick another double tap real quick. And that goes into strobe. Let's not blind everybody and just turn it off, okay? Again, it's going to get warm. It's an LED light with 3 of them pumping out a lot of wattage, a lot of voltage coming through this, so it's going to get warm. So it will step down off of that turbo just to prevent this from burning up and prevent you from burning up as well. Now that memory function I showed you will work on all the modes except for Firefly, Turbo, and Strobe, okay? So anywhere in that infinity range, it'll remember where you were and go back to that. Again, you can double click from anywhere and it goes right to Turbo, and a double click again from anywhere, it goes into Strobe. So it's pretty versatile. You don't have to wait for the long process there getting through the infinity high and low. It'll just jump right to whatever you want there. Now this has a 2-year free replacement warranty from Thrunite. Has a 30-day refund if you purchase it through Amazon as well. If you want one of these bad boys, you should. A link is in the description on how to grab one of these. Let's go check it out at night. Okay, everybody, we're outside and we're going to test out the Thrunite, the TN36 Limited here. Can't really see it in front of the camera. That's because it's dark. But we'll start out in Firefly mode, so we'll press and hold, and that'll get us to 3 lumens, and that'll run for several days that way. I do have a sign that is 10 yards in front of me. You can't see that, but we'll look at the ground, and you can see the ground there and the tip of my boot. So it's just enough to navigate at night. Nothing spectacular or super bright. We'll press the button and turn it off, and then we'll click it once, and it's going to go into low mode, which is 96 lumens. But remember, this is the infinity mode, the adjustment they have here. So we'll press and hold it. Actually, well, before we do that, I'll light up that sign there with 96 lumens. You can barely see it. We'll press and hold, and it'll step up in increments until it hits high, which will flash. There you go. So now we're at 8,000 lumens, and you can see that will light up a good little distance here. So like I said, that sign is about 10 to 12 yards in front of me, and you can see there's a meadow across the street there. That meadow, the back wall of that meadow, is about 100 to 120 yards away, and you can see it lighting up that there. The stop sign down there is about 80 yards away. Okay, so we'll press and hold it again, and I know we're at high. So we'll press and hold it again there, and it'll bring it back down to 96. So you can stop that anywhere. There you go, flashes let you know you're at the bottom of that grade. So you could step it up, and you don't necessarily have to go to high. You can stop it wherever you want it. So say I like this setting, I just stop and take my finger off the button, and then when I turn it back on, the memory mode goes right back to that setting. Now from anywhere, any setting you have it set at, whether it's off or on, quick double click gets you to that 11,000 lumens, like daylight. You can see it's lighting up everything. I got some tall trees down there. Pretty bright. And another double click from here gets you to the strobe. So if you have epilepsy, close your eyes here for a second. So there's the strobe, and it is off now. So you can do the double tap from off too, and it goes right to the high mode. But just remember, it also has that memory mode, so wherever you stop that the infinity increments from high to low to high, or vice versa, as soon as you hit the button once, it goes back on. Impressive, very impressive. Nice searchlight. You can see here the shadows, the size in my hand at night. I mean, this is a really good little light. Very impressed.